Namo Amitabha Buddha. Selling heads. Who want to buy heads? Once I heard in the Mani clan there was a king known as Ashoka who had good faith in the Triple Gem. Whenever he met with the Buddha disciples in a quiet place, he would alight from his horse and make obeisance to them, without considering their age, may they be the elders or young Shramanera. His minister Yeshi, who held on to deviant views, despised the king for bowing to the Buddha disciples. He slandered, "Your Majesty, the Buddha's disciples come from all kinds of castes. They are not necessarily the Brahmins and the Kshatriyas. Some are from the Vaishyas and even Shudras, craftsmen, pot makers, fur makers, and even the lowly untouchables. Why is your Majesty bowing to them?" On listening to this, the king did not answer. One day he gathered all the high officers and ordered each and every one of them to look for a certain type of animal's head, with the conditions not to take the life of living animals, and no two men were to have the same type of head. The head should be cut off from the carcass of dead animals. Then the king turned to Yeshi and ordered him to cut off the head from the corpse of a dead man. The king said to Yeshi and the high officers, "After obtaining the heads, all of you go to the marketplace and sell them." So in the marketplace all the heads were sold except the human head. People started to scold Yeshi when they saw him carrying the human head. They said, "Are you a butcher, a yaksha, or a rakshasa? You must be crazy, carrying the head of a man and walking around." After hearing such scolding, all of them returned to see the king. Yeshi told the king, "I was unable to sell the human head. Instead, I was scolded by people." The king answered, "I see. In that case, why don't you just give it away free of charge?" Yeshi went to the marketplace again, carrying the human head in his hand, and shouted, "Free human head, who wants it?" The crowds witnessed this craziness and scolded him again. No one came forth to get it for free. Shamefully, Yeshi went back to see the king. He put his palms together and said, "The heads of the cow, the donkey, the elephant, and the horse, the pig head, the goat head, and all kinds of animals' heads were sold with a price, and people were fighting to get the heads. All these heads are useful, except the putrid human head. It is simply useless. Even if one were to give it free, no one cares to take a look at it. I got all the scolds. What is more to find a buyer?" The king asked Yeshi, "Why don't they buy the head from you?" Yeshi answered, "People dislike seeing it. No one wants to buy it." The king asked again, "Is this head the only head which is disliked by others, or all the human heads?" Yeshi answered, "Your Majesty, all the humans' heads are despised by people, not this one only." The king asked, "How about my head? Will it be despised by people?" Yeshi remained silent and dared not answer. The king said, "You are forgiven to speak the truth. Is my head despised by people too?" "You are right, Your Majesty," Yeshi answered. The king said, "This is to teach you a lesson. Do you understand now?" "Yes, Your Majesty, I understand now," Yeshi answered. The king continued, "If you know that all the heads are the same, may they belong to the honored class or the untouchable, they are equally despised by people. So why are you holding on to your high status, your race, colors, wisdom? Why are you so proud of yourself, and you try to stop me from bowing to the Shakya's disciples, the monks?" The king spoke in verses. "Except for the human head, people despise on looking at it. It is worthless. No one wants to go near it, even it is free. Seeing from afar, one gets angry. They say it is inauspicious. This head is filled with blood, pus, and it is useless, most disgusting. With this lowly head I exchange it with the head of merits and virtues. I bow to the bhikshus, and I do not lose anything." The king told Yeshi, "You said that the bhikshus are from the lower caste, the mixed blood, but you do not see their inner quality. They are genuinely replete with virtues. With your deluded deviant views, with your confused mind, you think that you are the Brahmins. You are the only one who has the potential to attain liberation. The other castes and surnames have no way to attain liberation. Of course, when you want to arrange a marriage, you have to check out the race and clans. If you seek the cultivators of wholesome dharma, what is the point of studying their clans? When we seek the wholesome dharma, we must not choose his race. A man of the highest caste who commits acute evils is scolded by all. He belongs to the inferior group. A man from the lowest caste who genuinely practices the path will be respected by all. He is known as the honored one, since he is replete with high virtues. Why shouldn't I bow to him?" The king continued, "An evil man brings upon one an ugly form. A wholesome mind will bring us an honored body. A monk cultivates all wholesomeness and adorns himself with faith, precepts, giving, and wide learning. He is the honored one, and we should pay deep respect to him." King Ashoka continued to say, "Didn't you hear about a man who had committed evils? The Shakya clan with the great compassion teaches the proper path of the bull's king, to exchange the 3 brittle dharma and replace them with the 3 firm dharma. The Buddha will not speak falsely. That is why I dare not go against his teaching. If I were to go against the teaching of the world-honored one, this is not known as good and wholesome. Take the analogy of squeezing the sugar cane. The juice is kept and the residues are thrown away. So is this human body. It is pressurized by death. Finally, the corpse and bones are left on the earth. It can no longer walk or halt. So we should know that paying respect and cultivating goodness is to buy in the firm and solid dharma with this decayed form. Take the analogy of a burning house. A wise man will quickly take out all the money and property. It is the same when the flood water overflows the precious store. The jewels should be taken out quickly. This body will decay soon, so we should use it to exchange some solid dharma. A deluded man does not differentiate the solid and non-solid dharma. When the army of death arrives, it is as though he is swallowed by the magha fish. At that time he is most frightened. For example, we extract crisp cheese from cheese, and we also extract the cream cheese. After obtaining the crisp and cream cheese, the bottle of cheese is broken. We will not be worried about it. So is the present body. We use it to cultivate the solid goodness. We will not be regretful when it dies one day. If we do not cultivate goodness, and we are arrogant and heedless, death will soon befall us. The body broke down like the broken pot. The mind is extremely worried, just as though it is swallowed by the fire. Our worries knots resemble the fire, and the cheese pot resembles our body. You should not stop me from cultivating the wholesome, solid dharma. King Ashoka continued to say, a deluded man in his darkness says that he is most honorable, but I hold on to the dharma lamp of the honored one of 10 strength. He teaches us to contemplate this body, that the superior and inferior are not different. It is made from the skin, flesh, veins, bones, and other 36 organs. The honored and lowly are equal. They are not different. They look different because only in their expensive clothes, the precious utensils. But a wise man should diligently use his body to make obeisance to the honored one. He should make full use of the body to cultivate good deeds. This is known as obtaining the solid dharma. Why do I say this? This body resembles the strike of a lightning, soap bubbles, and a sand mountain. It resembles the layers of banana leaves, which are neither firm nor solid. With this brittle body we cultivate goodness for hundreds of kalpas. Our good deed is more solid than Mount Sumeru and also the great earth. A wise man should exchange the firm and solid dharma with his body. Written by the Venerable Master Asvaghosha in the Great Adornment Shastra Sutra, Chapter 16. Namo Amitabha Buddha.